Hello to my fiery lion queens and kings. This is your love reading for March of 2025. Now I like to shuffle on a camera just so you can connect with the cards, but you can also fast forward if you would like. Let's see, Spirit, what Leos need to know for March of 2025 when it comes to their love life. What Leos need to know for March of 2025 in their love life. Please show us the best guidance for our dear lions for March in their love life. Leo, love life, March of 2025. Leo, love life, March of 2025. And then at the end, I'm also going to pull a general advice card for you as well. Okay. Let's see. Leo's March love life 2020. Oh, these really jumped out. All right. All right. Staying stuck. Soulmate only. Okay. All right, Leos. Let's start with overall energy. You have the Nine of Swords, so there might be a little bit of like worry, confusion, frustration, not knowing where you stand, not knowing how to proceed forward. Hopefully you can see the card. And so you might go through a period of time where you would be involved with somebody because there's intimacy, there's some, connection, chemistry, that would be happening, but then it kind of like it goes away in a way. That didn't sound good. Sorry, English not my first language, but it doesn't progress, right? It doesn't progress to more, and so that might bring on a lot of confusion, because it shows kind of that you're going to separate yourself from someone that you're going to feel like was wearing a false pretense, a false mask, and you're going to be looking into meeting somebody else, somebody new. There is a little bit of still energy attached to this other person with the intimacy, so maybe it was a really strong chemistry, one of those magnetic pull moments towards another person, and you might still have hope, although even if it's on a subconscious level, like it's hidden inside of you, maybe someday this might work out, or maybe something will change, maybe something will shift if I just give it enough time. Now there's no reason to give this any more time, because you're gonna keep yourself in a cycle on repeat, but you're also gonna start to feel quite insecure about being vulnerable with new people, because you're gonna feel like you're staying stuck, repeating the same old patterns, and you're gonna start to kind of realize that, you know what, I'm going to wait until I meet my soulmate only. No one else. I don't want to interact with anyone else. I don't care about anyone else. I don't want any past lovers, exes, no people that are gonna just play around. I want to have my person now. And if that's not happening now, I'll just keep myself occupied with other things in my life. Now, this is not the right path to go on, because we learn through people. We learn the most about ourselves through relationships. It doesn't mean that you have to hold on to somebody that is not giving you enough, but you just gotta trust your instinct, like when you know when to let go. Okay, I'm not getting enough, let me let go, let me move forward, let me go to, the next person that I can meet. And you're also gonna try to work on building your confidence and feeling safe in your relationships. So let's look a little bit more deeper. So there's going to be, with the person I described before, it's almost like a physical strong attraction, right? So not necessarily friends with benefits, but it could be for some of you, but it's something that has so much pull. It's pulling on you, and you're gonna miss that connection. You're gonna miss, how well you balance each other out physically. There's just not enough to keep it going for, permanent relationship. And so this is asking you not to stay stuck in this, and not to hope for more, or hope that maybe more can happen and giving it too much time, because then in turn, when it finally ends, you might end up naturally wanting to close off and not meeting anyone else, and feeling very insecure with opening up to people again. Now, this person here that I'm seeing for you, and remember, you can flip and switch the roles, and also this might have already happened, or you're going through it, you're about to go through it, because it's a general reading only. But this person here is somebody that's not emotionally available. And people are not emotionally available for different reasons, but most of the time it's because they came out of a relationship or they got really heartbroken. They're not ready. They also feel vulnerable when it comes to opening up. But this is someone that's just not in a space where they can really open their heart to you and give you that 100% of their emotion. Physically, it would be a great connection. It'll be fun, exciting, but there's just not enough. Like that, I keep seeing the same thing. It's not enough. And this is somebody that might enjoy being more independent, somebody that might just want to, have a little bit more wishy-washy, surface level, connection. But there's a false mask, right? So that person might confuse you, because they might either give you an indication that they want more at some point, or it could go another way where their actions might seem like they want more, right? And that's how you kind of read their actions. However, don't hang on to this for so long. That's the really general advice. And I'm also seeing in here that a lot of Leos are going to miss the conversation, the friendship, because it's not just physical. It's also when you feel really comfortable, you have great banter with somebody, going back and forth, you're very used to talking about your day and everything that's going on. So you're also going to kind of miss that part of it as well. In your environment, I do see this is someone that's going to be wanting to have fun still, right? Not emotionally available. They are going to try to be back in your life. So this person's not going to want to let it go. Even if you move forward, they're gonna reach out again and wanting to resume like what you guys had. Now it's up to you. You have free will if you are willing to welcome that into your life again or not. However, I wouldn't suggest that, just because that Nine of Swords, it can cause you so much turmoil and loss of sleep, and just feeling like your mind is going on repeat and you can't figure out what you need to do. In your upcoming environment here, you are going to have a little bit of redo with your romantic life, as in you're gonna set stronger boundaries in who you allow in and how you proceed when it comes to developing a relationship with people. So if you before went with, because Leo's like fiery, right? So they go all in. If before you went all in and you feel comfortable with first few dates and conversation, then you go, and you give a relationship kind of to the person without the commitment part, right? You act as a boyfriend/girlfriend already. So you're gonna start to realize, I can't do this. I need to do things differently, where I don't give everything until I have a full-on commitment. So there is some transitioning and taking inventory of how you proceed in your connections. And that is going to help you grow and mature and gain a lot of emotional insight into yourself and why you do these things. And there might be some abandonment issues from the past that make you do this. So you're going to be working on this, and this can be seeking therapy. Watching readings is another thing, right? Looking for a little bit of guidance, acupuncture, Reiki, working with crystals. But you're going to be seeking those things here. And you're also going to get a little bit tired of being on your own too after this ends. So there's going to be a period of time where you're going to be I'm sick and tired of being on my own, but I only want the right person next. So that's that is kind of a rigid thinking, right? Because there is no guarantee that the next person is the right one. And since it's a general reading, we can't really say that here. There's an overall energy, but it's always best to get personal reading to see, if there is the one as the next person. So far, I didn't see that in here for you. But you're gonna kind of lose a little bit of momentum and trust in people, because this might be a repetitive pattern that keeps on happening. And again, this person is somebody that's a little bit childish. That's fun. And people who are childish, obviously they're a lot of fun. They're entertaining, fun to talk to. The banter is always great, but they can never give you more. Now, dear Leos, don't be afraid to let go. You are the lion, the queen, the king, and you can absolutely do this, and you deserve better. Now, let's look for general advice for Leos for March of 2025. And here we have the sheep in a wolf's clothing. Wolf in a sheep's clothing. Can't speak today. Wolf in a sheep's clothing. So it kind of goes together with the mask. It's kind of has a similar energy of someone that gives you a certain feeling as if they want more, but they really don't. But they might not want to tell you that because they know they'll lose you if they tell you that, because they might know you want more, for example. So be mindful of this. And you also have the energy of the mother, grandmother figure that's around you in spirit, that's trying to guide you, that's trying to heal you, that's trying to step by your side and give you the strength to learn to let people go when it's time, instead of trying to fix it and, come up with a solution to make it work. So Leos, this is your energy for March. I hope this sheds some light on things that you need to decide upon. And I wish you the best of time in the upcoming spring. Can't wait for spring if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, of course. Take care.